Yo, awesome people of YouTube, welcome back to another Wartales video. In this one, we're going to be talking about Archer and how to build it. But before we get into it, um, as you know, if we can get to 575 subscribers by Christmas, we'll be doing $25 gift card giveaway. If we do it by December 1st, it'll be $50 gift card giveaway. But with all that said, let's get into the build. So we're going to be talking about Archer build. Uh, yeah, one of the biggest things for the Archer is, well, your damage, which comes from dexterity. You know, dexterity determines how much damage you do and how big your critical damage is. So pumping dexterity is really important. As you can see, I have 173, which is really nice. Another thing that you want to focus on Archer is a critical hit, because the more critical hit you have, the more chance you can do damage. Another thing you can do to help you with the crit is get bloodthirsty to increase your critical hit. Run like pocket knife to get critical damage, and then have reinforced layers that can give you a critical hit. I have this one. I should have had 3 sockets, only have 2. This each one is gonna give me 6% more, so I'm gonna have up to 46%. Right. Another decent one is Constitution, but that's if your archers, get up close by the enemy. But I usually don't put it into it. But it's good to keep in mind if you're running more of like hardcore playthrough. But I wouldn't worry about too much Constitution. 1 minute is not bad. Usually around like 8 to 10, just because if the enemy gets close enough to your archers, if it's not a big map, you want to move your archers away. And last but not least is willpower. You want to get it to 15 in case somebody gets up close and deals fatal damage. Your archer is not going to go into a dying state already. He's going to be able to get away before that. Right? That's something important. I will prioritize dexterity, getting willpower to 15, and then crit. But I'm going to have 2 builds for you. Offensive archer and a beastmaster. I use offensive archer. My friend uses beastmaster. But let's talk about the specialization, the perks. You want to take Valorous Victor, because every time this unit kills an enemy, you get 1 valor point. And since we're going to be dealing a lot of damage, prioritizing squishies and weakened enemies, you're going to be able to have your 2 attacks consistently. Especially if you have high critical damage. Next one, we're going to be going Hunter with recoil shot, because it deals not only a lot of damage, but it also applies slowdown. If you have it upgraded, it applies slowdown for 2 turns. And it knocks enemies back. So it's a really nice skill, And with a critical, it can do just devastating damage. Next one, I went with precision, because every 2 attacks you apply a vulnerability and gain fury. So if you have your basic attack and your recoil shot, you apply vulnerability and you gain fury, which means your next attack is increased by 50%. So pretty nice. We also have, you can go with either I went with Throw Hunt, because each round the first attack is executed at a distance of more than 8 meters grants you 2 rage. And rage is damage stackable, so if you have that and you have somebody who is invulnerable and you have fury, you can do massive amount of damage. That's why I went with that. But here's the one where you can, on level 10, here's where you can kind of deviate a little. Go with either Anticipation or Lone Wolf. I went with Lone Wolf because I usually keep this archer a little bit away from everybody, a little more in the back, so he gains Lone Wolf, where he deals 10% more damage, which is pretty nice. If you're using them as more like, if you don't have enough companions or the map is smaller, Anticipation would be nice, because when this unit is attacked, they have 50% chance to not become engaged and deal their attacker an attack of opportunity. So it's not bad. I just chose Lone Wolf because, well, it's more beneficial for me. And for level 12, you go class specialization to unlock a previous skill where you can pick up your Anticipation if you want to. Right? But that's your offensive archer build. Pretty easy, pretty simple. Now let's talk into wrong thing. Let's talk about a Beastmaster. If you want to use whatchamacallit, animals. Oh, by the way, for a profession, you want to have something that gives dexterity. I went with thief because it also gives me critical hit. You know, get a little bit dexterity, get more critical hit chance. But Beastmaster is about fighting with wolves, boars, bears, animals, pretty much. And here, you want to go Valor Sport because you're not gonna be trying to engage in combat. You're gonna try to be surrounded by allies so you can gain one more point for Valor. Now, for your next one, obviously you're gonna go with Beastmaster. All allied animals next to the target attack them with attack of opportunity. Pretty nice because you want to surround that enemy with a bunch of wolves or even bears. Well, preferably wolves, since why not? Since you can use more of them to surround the enemy, and you'll do a lot of damage. You can just do massive damage, wipe out enemies. Then you're gonna go Beastmaster, obviously, just so you be able to control them. So they don't do their own little things. Obviously, you can have like bacon color that you can do it, but Beastmaster would just substitute that. Then you're gonna go with Animal Affinity. At the start of the battle, gains one allied animal passive skill, which is pretty nice. So you can benefit for yourself from them. Then you're gonna go as Anticipation again, in case your bears, boars, wolves, your animals can't protect you and you get into a bad situation, you have a chance to not be into it. And for your level 12 is you're gonna go Suppressive Fire. So you slow your enemies down and let your slower animals like boars and stuff like that to catch up and deal massive damage. Because they'll be slowed down. But that's pretty much it for the Beastmaster. I don't usually play Beastmaster, so I don't really know, but my friend does, and he says he enjoys it. Now, for your gear, I'm gonna use either you're gonna go with bow, obviously your longbow starting out, ghost bow, rimsteel bow, and then eventually Acadian bow. Another bow that is good is Narcissus bow. You must do some tomb exploring to get it, But once it's upgraded, it will be just as effective as the Acadian bow if you don't have it. And you can pair it with a spearman using Horus Partisan for extra effect, which I do have. Not this one. There we go. Narcissus bow. This one is not upgraded, so don't worry about that. But I do have the Spear of Harun, so boom. It's pretty nice. Another one that you can do. Actually, no, that's about it for the bows that you can use. Those are the best bows. For your accessories, you can do Quality Projectile. They boost your regular attack damage. You can do Whetstone. For more critical chance. But you must attack them from the behind. You can do Stiletto for 5 crit chance with no restriction. You do Pocket Knife for more crit damage if you don't have crit hit chance, or not crit hit chance. If you don't have crit hit problems, so if you're consistent on crit, Pocket Knife will be huge, which I have decent. That's pretty good. You can also do Light Feathers to increase your range of attack by 1, which is pretty nice. For oils, you can use Swiftness Oil, Sharpening Oil, Infectious Oil, Unstable Oil, and Brave Oil. I would normally run Infectious Oil just because if your attack doesn't kill them, you can infect them, making them pretty much die when they end their turn. You can also do Sharpening Oil just so you can boost your critical hit rate. So I'll personally combine those two oils just for more damage. That'll be pretty nice. But that's about it for the Archer build. Pretty easy, pretty self-explanatory. You got Offensive Archer and Beastmaster. One is more just pure DPS. The other one is using animals. But with all that said, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to stay awesome. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.